Okay. This is one up first here. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, okay. So, how are you guys doing? This afternoon here, and I want to get some more information out from last night. Talking about communication, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I've been kind of going, over some things, and my head's been swimming. I'm getting downloads, lots of downloads. But the only difference is that some things I get that I can't just, put it out to you guys because it's for me to soak in, and yeah, and I want to just get on here and talk some more about the communication and see where we have all this breakdown at, where we gotta know that breakdown in communication, it didn't just start yesterday. Breakdown in communication at one time has been lost. I mean, communication itself, it's been lost as the harmonizing in communication, the harmony in it, okay? Because we got so many different ways of communicating on this planet or this dimension, 3D, whatever. And and is there a proper way? Is there a particular? No, it isn't. There is no proper way. Not at all. The way it proper would be that the harmonizing in it, the harmony, that would be the only proper you can find. Because I don't think you can do it any other way. You don't want to have a communication where everybody's speaking the same tone or language or whatever, what I'm saying, the robotic R's, the R's, whatever. You don't want that one because that's the one they're aiming at anyway, But you want the versatile one, but it harmonizes. What was that thing that girl she showed me for some show I was watching. I'm trying to think, what was it? Was it Perception? I think it was Perception. I think she was showing a demonstration of perception because all these different, what you could call them, languators, I would say, would fit into the application of communication, and it would, because perception is where we at here on the planet, where you see that it should be a right and a wrong when there isn't no right and wrong. There is no right and wrong. Because there is just only a collective consciousness. It's a field. Everything is collected. Okay, and conscious is what you are of the source. So where's your right and wrong at? You the source conscious, okay? You the thoughts in there. So where's your right and wrong at? Who's going to say you right and wrong in what? Inside of the consciousness of source and the thought that you are. Where is your right and wrong? There is none. There is no evil, good. There is none. It is in perception. That's what it is, okay? It's all in the perception and what you perceive it to be and how you perceive it, okay? Other than that, there is nothing left to make it a whole. All right? So when we have perception, I have a perceived way of doing something, and so do you. Okay? But yet we must build together in this project that we're working on. So what must we bring together in order to put two perceptions into one whole? Yeah, harmonism. And that means something has to bing to make the hum nice. You know what I'm saying? For real, okay, right? I mean, that's the way it works. So that's how I see it. Something has to bing, and you don't just have to have one bing. You can have more than one bing. You can have more bing, bing, bing. You know what I'm saying? But the bings has to start binging. And there means somewhere that between the two of you has to see two perceptions coming into one to see that, to build something of the same, to make it work. Can we do that in one? I don't know. I don't know. Depends, because depends on what you're building. Can you do it in one night? Can you do one day? Okay, it depends what you're building. What's building. Let me check the volume because I'm not sure if I got it up, okay? While I'm talking here. All right. 1 second, because I don't know how to pause it, so I want to make sure I put the volume up. Yep. Okay, there we go. I hope I didn't have it down too low, and I hope you can hear me because I just thought about that. You know, I remember tampering with it earlier, and I said I was going to check to make sure that I fixed it before I did the video, but you know how they go. Especially when you got so many channels coming through your mind here, and then when you in the higher vibrations, it's where you want to go. It's where your whole aim must come to, because though you are in a conscious field and everything is all into one wave of ocean here, okay, and the ocean, what it is, as you know, that can be broken down a lot of ways, but you got to see the whole and the bigger picture of life and all this creation. Because it's not where I create only of me, of myself, and of who I am, but yet I create that in me of many of who I am. And therefore all of my thoughts and my energy of my conscious goes out and allow everything to break forth in form of itself as I give it the power and the name, which will be the character that is pursued to you to be. That would be source. That's me, okay? I don't want to say it too loud. But that's how it would work, okay? And so you would, see yourself in that place that you have been anointed unto, which puts you in the life that you are to bring forth in yourself as a growth from as you have been above. Now you are now below, and you shall come back into yourself as you are in the above, as a growth, change, things being made whole, where there's sifted all forms of other things which does not characterize yourself to become in the full being of the full light or truth, which will become all in love. So love is the key to the shaping of the conscious of source. And everything is made into that center piece here. So life has been being brought forth, and just it is as it happens all at one time. It don't happen over a period of time. It's just one birth, and then everything works in the form or in the energy of the source that has been shifted to, or whatever. But the thing you have to know that you don't work by yourself. You're not a creator of your own life. You are, but you must co-create with the source, which you have not been aware. And those that have, you have singled it out as the God, which also puts it in a full masculine energy. Where is your feminine part of that creation? You forgot that there was a part of the feminine energy that still exists, but when you put the source of all creation in one energy, you're sort of missing out. You're not looking at the full capacity of what creation is like, because you're taking what I have said or I have given to you, whoever that did that, wasn't me, but I am now. You just got to check everything. You don't never take what I say anyway. Just do your research. Always research. Check it out. If I say a word, like I do it all the time with my teachers, guides that I have, with me, guiding me. They send me something and information, and I pick it up. They don't put nothing in front of you until it's time for you to receive it. If it's not time, you will not receive anything that is not your time. That is the truth. Must be your time before they put anything in your way or in front of you, okay? Where you identify with that something is calling or something is unctioning for my, turn my head, because you're never alone in here. You're never operating just on your own capacity, and that's the truth. Because you can't. It's impossible. So most of the time when your thoughts are there, it's because source is directing them. But it's gonna only go with it's only in your energy now. If you in an energy where you like, woe is me. Oh, I feel so horrible today. I don't know why I feel so bad. This just blues is all over me. Well, source gonna give you just what you asking for. I'm not kidding now. Okay, because you in the thoughts of it. And so source, you ask, source gives. This is why I keep saying you don't create in your dark side of your energies. You don't, in these chakras here, the growth period of your growth chakras, and you have been given the information wrong. So you're operating in the wrong way in these growth chakras, because you're allowing your body to be used in certain ways that distort you rather than bring forth anything good or growth out of there. You see, so you have to find the right way of doing things, the wholeness of life. When you living in these just only here in your, keep in mind, as your mind is bringing those thoughts in, and you got an ego that's in there that has been, I don't know, placed in there to regulate your ass, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to walk down that road, but I can see it by the memory of with the body. But I'm telling you, the thing is that when you're in blind sight, let's put it that way. When you're in blind sight, remember that movie called Blind Sight? When you're in blind sight, you're not getting the whole view, so you don't really know that things are not as dark as it is. But into you don't see dark, you see light. That's the way you see it, but it's not. It's a delusion been put over it. That, as what they call distorted. So you only seeing it out of the reality of something else. So you're like in a remote view, but you know what I'm saying? You don't know you are, and that's the way it works. So so the thing you have to recognize is that as what is happening today and what is transforming on the planet today is to pull you away from those energies and send you in a direction that is more for you and more benefit for you, more um, better for you, because it'll tell you who you are. It'll give you identification to your true self. It'll break you from the matrix of believing that what is okay and isn't. I need some drink. I apologize. I've been drinking I had some smoothies earlier, I think, So I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about communication and I guess that so many downloads coming through and it's just that everything is communication anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm communicating to you now, right? Right, I am, right. Just the fact that oh my gosh. Here's the thing. I'm just, I don't know, I'm so wanting to give you the full knowing and overview that what you see is so small to what it truly is, as far as creation itself, as far as life itself, as far as growth itself, as far as the life that is given to you. So you have been put in a fog mind to see things in such a small way. And when you see, you think and you believe. What to use the horn, thong, the horn goes off. So, we gotta switch the way we see life. You gotta, and you gotta find how to bring in a higher conscious, because it's all in your conscious. You gotta realize what you see as something that is right and good, as when it comes to your sexuality and your things that the way you operate in when you're in your growth time, from baby on up, you've been sown into what they call into iniquity, where your body carries those things. Because even though you don't die, you only just multiply, and you do leave and go up to a different dimension to where you originate from, as a council is up there to talk to you when you get there. And they do. But this body is being regenerated into another body. They got all kinds of crazy ways they make them, and I don't want to go through that. But so they still hold that energy of what I'm saying. But they have the ways they operate with these bodies. These are not just a body. These are something extremely precious and gold. So they're not just going to treat it any kind of way, because it has to be in the same synchronous and everything that it has been as it was when it was dealt with from the before. And if it's not just in that has the bloodlines and everything has to line up with the shit, okay? So you got some high technology mind beings that operates your life, your energy, that has always, okay, because you're connected, regardless how you think of it. You are connected. You just never knew that. And so you're gonna have to look past the shit life that you've been so gung-ho and holding on to it, and by heaven with the whole control. Why do we have to have so much control going on here? What is going on with the control? Who is it that you can? Here's the thing, when I have a lot of control and I can't seem to let myself go freely, because life is supposed to be free. Life is not supposed to be controlled. Your emotions are supposed to allow themselves to go forth and exercise, but they should never control you. Emotions will kill your ass, and I ain't kidding. So if you allow your emotions to control you, you're allowing your life to just go right down to the bottom of the fucking sea of hell. You're just not gonna be rising because you're too far going down. You know, have you seen yourself when you're like, you've been up floating sometime, like, and you were doing really good, and all of a sudden, boom, something hit. Well, a tower comes along, and what do you think? Boom, what the hell happened? You know, well, something, a wire got loose somewhere while you was floating too high. Okay, and that's the truth. Why? Because you have not got the right balance in your life, and you don't know that. So they gonna, they gonna help you get that balance. They like what you do, but here we gotta go down because you need balance. There's something here that you need to equalize in the two. You see, but when it's time to take flight, where you holding up to something that keeps you from moving, there is going to be thunder, lightning, and all kinds of things to take your hands off. Because this day the day you're living in today, has totally pulled away all the how to put it to you, all the false beliefs and all the lies, and if it hasn't, it will. So here's the case. Because your way of doing things has been distorted, and that is the truth. What you have been told and sold, and every different way that you can possibly combobulate in your mind about life has been just fuckery. It's been, oh yeah, battered. So out of that batter, we need to either change the batter or cook something that's been screwed with. Okay, so you just throw it out. You come out better. But so the thing is, your life you have to put on a meaning. You cannot just allow it to be what thoughts and directions that you have always been and always done and always will and whatever, because that is not the way operation works as far as the thoughts of creation. And it comes when you are in a co-created way and source is in the created way, and therefore you both must become balanced with each other in order to take forth a growth period that needs to be done as far as your life is concerned. Why? Because you have been lacking wherever you are. You've not been in the growth that you need to be, what has put you in a stillness. And so therefore source has to break up your foul grounds and shallowness that you have been laying around in and not putting on any type of way of growth. Because why? Because something has put you in this straight line, they call it flat line. So what happens? Something that, I don't know what caused you to have heart attacks. Anything, you're getting shot, and you be having a heart attack. But when you in flat line, you've been there too long. So, and rather than leave you to go on and croak, the source has to get you resuscitated back into the life source as you need to be, and that you get back where you should have been 40,000 years ago. Who knows? Because you cannot see the time as it is. Why? Because you're moving through space, and where you can't see it. It's just not feasible for you to see it. And you won't see the source as it is because it's too complex. It's very, very complex. So you gotta come alive and to see things as it is and not as it isn't. But you do, in the time, you want to see them both, okay? Because you really do. Most of the time, you gotta know what isn't in order to know what is. Just like they say, you must go through the dark side of life and things in order to come into your light. So, therefore, you have to, wizard yourself through that dark shit and get free from those things or life partners that's not even giving you any service or any life of growth that made you become something developed as you should be by this whatever sources, checking your balance. Where's your balance at? Oh, that one there off balance. And you got this time tomorrow, you're supposed to be 25,000 years up ahead. Why are you back here and oh, why we gotta get busy? Get the scarecrow on the thing, get him going. Yeah. Because that's where we at. We in the Wizard of Oz. You don't know that because you still in that air flying, but pretty soon, as a whole, where we at, everybody, that's not just, I'm talking the whole, but as we all flying through here in the Wizard of Oz, well, our little house is about to crash. We know we ain't in Kansas. We know that. Do we know? Yeah, we know. If you're in that journey, you know you ain't in Kansas. But you don't know where the hell you're at. You just know you're floating in space somewhere and things are going crazy. And your house is moving at 50,000 miles per hour. And you're scared like fuck. You are. And that's the truth. But now you finna crash. That's when you're going to walk out and you're like, what the woo? I know I didn't can't see there because look at this life that shines so bright and beautiful. And oh my gosh, and it doesn't take the breath of you. Yes, it does. And it will. And you're going to see it really soon. Every one of you. You will see a big difference in your life and full of things in it pretty soon. Those that has brought yourself in that wave conscious though, there is another side of you that walked in a low conscious and just choose just that. Therefore you'll be where you at. And that will be fine because that's where you have chosen ahead of time. So your life will continue as you are and you just go on with the life, okay? But when your consciousness starts to rise and you begin to look past the places that you've been and all that lovely bullshit that you live and all whatever that has been dogs and shit and all down in the grass, and that you begin to notice that it's not what you want anymore because I think there's something better than smelling shit all my fucking life and I really get the hell up from this shit and I gotta find somewhere else to go because this is not for me. I've smelled enough shit in my life and I know something gotta be better than this. And so now you're starting to find your way out. And you're looking ahead to see what else is there. Because you recognize that there is something that is on the other side of the wall, or whatever. You know, because something has broadened your view a little bit there. Woke you up from that dark side of sleep that you're in, seeing life as it was, and then just accepting it, and you live, and you go, and you, that low-lying, burning life, I wouldn't want to ever go through that. And, it sounds horrible. Let me get away. But so, and then so now, your conscience is rising up, and you are lifting up a little bit more higher with thoughts than these guys down here, because their thoughts are still the same. The same old bullshit every day. Here we go. What the hell? It is hell. So now you like, what? Didn't I hear something about heaven? So you're like, let me try to light on somewhere because there's got to be a heaven somewhere. So you're looking up and you're conscious and there you go fix and you picking up some more thoughts, and better than those. So now you can take what you got and you can eradicate the ones that you was using with them all along, because you were, and you was all with them, and now you finally smell the shit, and you're like, oh shit, use the light. Then you get the light and comes in, and you take the light, you eradicate those dumb thoughts you was working on. Now you've seen there was a brighter way to see things and a better way to be, and not to continue to live as I have been. So let me get up here, So your thoughts go to rising, and there you go up at another level of seeing and being into a world existing some better than you have been. It's old ways, those old ugly, low down, dirty thoughts of rookie fighting and arguing. Get ooh, that's scary to me. It is. So finally you found a life that is existing, that is in a higher way, higher vibrations, and much more better life that it is to breathe and enjoy. That's called enjoyment too. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go because I done really worked you over here. I didn't do no workout, did I? Oh my gosh, let's do some, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do at least one. Yeah, because I was full of it. I don't know what all came. I don't even know what I said to you. So keep that in mind. Oh my heaven. Wow. I want to do that too. I don't remember where it's at though. A song that goes wow. Yeah. So, let's just play something that's gonna hit home. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Ooh, okay, let's go.
You still be riding for me. Back when I had no other, you still be spending the feelings. Back when I had no boss, you still be standing with me. Back when I had nobody, I had you. If you like, show me what you really feel inside. Let me kiss you on your lips. If you like, we can both decide.
So sometimes you do. Oh wait, hold on, apologize. I don't know that thing already. So I'll do one more, okay? Then I'll shut this video off, and then I may do another video, but that video is gonna be pretty much just a lot of workout. Cause I gotta get some of that in, Yeah, I have to do it during this time of afternoon. I'll go outside and haven't decided that yet, so, okay? All right, so one more, then I'll let you go. That one's go out to the couples, relationships.
I've been so focused, I've been so locked on you. Ever since you walked in, baby, you light up the room. Scared to approach you, but I think it's what I wanna do. Yes, you look in my eye, you wanna know why. eyes. Just for one night, just for one night. And if you're too smart to love me dumb, if she was too cold to leave you behind, can you forget how to look into my eyes? Just for one night, just for one night. Here now, close as I've been, I feel you breathing on me. Wanna give it up, pour another drink so we get lost in the music, get lost in the bass of the beat. Yeah, yeah. I really can't help it, boy, you're like a magnet pulling me. So here I am in the palm of your hand, don't you see? Promise me, promise you won't make a fool of me. I just want 24 hours, or even less if that's too much to hold you close, to hold you close. You got this look like it's ours, I want it all of the hours, and if tomorrow I have to let you go. And if you're too smart to love me dumb, if you seem too much to love me blind, can I use my hands to cover your eyes? Just for one night, just for one night. And if you're too smart to love me dumb, if she was too cold to leave you behind, can you forget how to look into my eyes? Just for one night, just for one night. And if you're too smart to love me dumb,
Before it starts over.
if you seem too much to love me blind, can I use my hands to cover your eyes? Just for one night, just for one night, just for one. Just for one night, just for one night, just for one. Ooh, just for one night, just for one night, just for one. If you're too smart to love me dumb, if you seem too much to love me blind, can I use my hands to cover your eyes? Just for one night, just for one night.
Okay, so that was a long one. I never expected that one. You know, because I don't listen to them. I very rarely hear them songs. I have heard that one a couple times, and I know that it's a song that is fit for the relationship, you know, and it has a high vibration in it, you know, and I'm aware of that. But it also have a mediocre vibration in there, okay? So it's like a hard place, like they call it hard place in a hard rock or whatever. A hard place in between a rock and a hard place, yes, okay? They gotta give it to me. Between a rock and a hard place, sort of, in between, because it almost, I haven't really viewed the lyrics of this song yet, which I will, and I do probably before I put it online here. That this two people is between a life decision here, okay, right? That's what I picked up from this song, okay? I don't always hear the whole lyrics when I'm in that zone here trying to find my way through between working out and dancing and moving the body and keeping up with the tune and doing the balance, making sure you are where everything is supposed to go in the sync of itself, and that is not so it takes skills, it takes a lot of stuff which is not hard to obtain, all upon to you who you are, what you want, and how much of it that you want, and where do you want to take it to, okay? So, all right, I love you guys so much, I really do, and well, let's see here, whoever have never been to the channel, when you don't know where I am, represent the cosmos here, as I do there. Yes, I do. So, also, this is my channel, and it's here to give you any assistance to help you get your vibrations up, whichever way you can feel it, okay? I give my vibrations the energy of dance and movement, sound, all of that, which I am creating all the while I am doing that. So you're not aware that you're doing that with whatever you use your energy. I am aware, okay? Because I decided to use mine on a wave of creating what I want. And that's where we're at, right? So we must keep moving, okay? And let life over platinum yourself. Let's just let life take over. Don't hold back. Don't reminisce. Don't try to work it out, because you will never, ever get a hold of it. When you figure life out, oh my heaven, woe to you, because you won't. It's impossible to get a figure on it. The best way and whole that you can do as far as your life and source is to just go free falling. Free falling. Give me the bungee cord. Okay? I'm not kidding. I know, I love it, but I tell you, it's the best way to do it. Because if you those two laws operate together, law of resistance, law of attraction. If you bang them together, you're going to get a hell of a storm. All right, I love you guys. All right. Like and subscribe for me, will you? Okay, namaste.